Good morning. Welcome back to Jody Lewis Creations. In today's video, we are introducing a new character to the story. I'm so excited. I've been sitting here brainstorming and taking notes and making notes and writing letters and all this stuff, so I'm really excited. I have to slow down because I have a million ideas and I have to focus. And I have none. And Mark and I are going yard sailing. So I want to get kind of the premise going here. And then I have to calm my brain because I'm really excited. And I can't get all the ideas out at once. If you're new to my channel, welcome, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your continued support and encouragement. I really appreciate it so much. Okay. Clearly, I'm very excited today. You guys have been so gracious with my chaos with this story, but I'm just having so much fun with it. And to be honest, the last couple of days have been a little difficult because I felt like we were kind of like in repeat mode with the story, but I'm trying to kind of stay in order and stay on track so I can use the pieces and do this each of the days, you know? And there is some room for movement, but not a whole lot without getting ahead of the game. And like, good thing I stopped and read this. I'm telling you, this case file has been amazing because it's allowed me to stop, read where I am in the story, read where we are in the story, and then go through the day pieces so that I don't get ahead of myself in telling the story in my pieces. Oh, I wanted to tell you, I came back to this yesterday because I had that big blob of gold here and it was making me nuts. I did take my baby wipe to it and it did take it off, but then it like made it really gold right here and it wasn't balancing with the rest of it. So my mad scientist friend had made me some gold stuff and it's just like butter, man. I love using it. And so I just went over it with the butter gold. And you can still see that texture that I put in there with the bolt and the screw and whatever to mask where those Wonder Clips dinked my card. And then on this side, I didn't worry about trying to hide that too much. I just left it. But on this side, I really wanted to fix that gold there. So anyway, squirrels, I'm telling you, squirrels. Okay, so today's bits are these bits that are, today's bits are these bits. Rose's cousin Alice joins them at the house. So Alice is Rose's cousin. And I don't think I've told you. Let me put my eyeballs on here. So Jeffrey Bender has his wealth from an agricultural hardware manufacturing factory. And that's where he and Rose met. So while he continues to work, that's why Rose is at the house by herself, setting things up and arranging their possessions, okay? And preparing for the changes to come, which would be some of the renovations and just updates and stuff like that. Well, Rose had become unwell while working due to the effects of the chemicals that filled the air, giving her some health issues. And so Alice has also succumbed to some of those ailments, although hers are worse because she had more exposure and it really gave her some very severe issues. And so she had written to Rose asking if she could come to Crafty Hall and stay, help work in the gardens, help take care of the house, those sorts of things. And Rose said yes. So Alice is going to come and help with cleaning and the general upkeep of the property and its gardens. So in response to Rose saying yes, Alice wrote a letter. My dearest cousin Rose, thank you, darling, for saying yes. I shall be arriving late September at the onset of fall. As previously discussed, I can no longer tolerate the public ridicule, the humiliation, the stares, the sneers. It is just too much to handle. Dear cousin, I know you understand, but not fully, as your ailments from the poisons impacted you differently. As I write this, I feel shaky and weak. I shall see you soon, dear cousin. All my love and gratitude, Alice. So now we know Alice is coming this fall. And now it's fall, and Alice has arrived. Yes, I made that letter up. That is not part of the story. That is part of my brainstorming and being crazy this morning. Okay, so what's going to happen is I am going to, where did it go? Oh my gosh, I love this this is today's file folder. And if you've been following me, you know I genuinely do not like these pieces. I'm just really struggling to use them. They're beautiful, but I don't know what it is. I'm just struggling to use them. And that's okay. This is where the creative license comes in. So I am going to just cut this up around here somewhere. Get your shirt out of the trimmer. And then I am going to cut this at 3 inches. But I'm not worried. Oh, that's a cool piece though. We can still use that. And then we're going to use this to back our tag. Yeah. So I have to go down and get some stuff going and get a shower, get ready to go because we're going to go yard sailing. But I really wanted to get started on this because I was really excited with where my brain took me. I'm telling you, the creativity with having this story and just allowing myself the freedom to be myself and be quirky and embrace the little weirdo that I tend to be sometimes. It's just a lot of fun for me and I'm really enjoying it. And so I really appreciate everyone being so gracious with me with where I'm taking this story in my head. And I just absolutely love it. I'm having so much fun. So thank you. All right. So that's ink. And I had to spit it out, Jody. Okay, so there's that. I'm off. I'm sorry. So that's going to go there. And we have this envelope, which I really like, but it's too wide for this. And I really like the bottom here. I don't know that I necessarily want to completely cover that, though. So how do I want to do that? I had a plan, and I forgot already in my blabbing. No, I don't think so. All right, so I have to work this out again because I've changed gears here. I don't think that's going to show, but oh, I know what we can do. Yeah, we could make that like a tuck, but I don't think that's going to be wide enough still to put this in as a. See, that's right at 3 inches, and I'm struggling because I love this strip right here. It's so cool. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut this down. We've ripped open the envelope to get to Dear Alice's letter. Yeah. So that's sealed down. And then I'm going to come and I'm going to do like this. I just did that the wrong way. Okay. I think in the last video, I may have actually said the S word out loud. And if I did, sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Let's just come on across here. I didn't really want to get rid of that. That's not going to cover too. I don't want to totally get rid of that envelope flap because I think it's important to this piece. So that's that. We'll just tear this edge. I'll just keep going while we're at it here. All right, and then, yeah, I like that. And this, I'm going to allow this to come over a little bit further than what I've been allowing because I've been trying to stay with that 1/8 inch reveal, but I think that's going to be kind of fun. Now, look, I did that a little too much. That's all right. I'll just take it down right there. It's all good. All good. Okay, so this, now that I've torn that like that, actually needs to be more sturdy because it is just the 28-pound paper that what did I do with my book? Okay. So I'm just going to use a little scrap, stabilize that we're going to use as a pocket here. Okay, so that's, I'm gonna let that dry. Okay, so that will be our I keep losing my bits this morning. I did clean up some yesterday. I didn't organize all the scraps though, or all the ephemera bits that I've got torn out. Yeah, I like that. And I actually could do something. Maybe I will go ahead and use, where's the rest of that piece? Maybe I should just go ahead and elongate this and make that all the way down, so that way that what does show will have something beside. No, it's fine. Stop fussing. It's fine. Anyway, and then I was like going through the bits and thinking, oh, well, you know, she needs backed. She needs backed, and we're just going to use this piece. Okay. So this is young Alice. And, wow. Yeah. Don't get too far ahead of yourself in the story, Jody. All right, so this is young Alice. Okay. And we're going to back that on this piece of the envelope that I'm not using. Oh my gosh, this is so much fun. I have to go eat breakfast. I haven't even eaten breakfast yet. All I've had is coffee. Not that you can tell I've had coffee. Oh, okay. So let that dry. Oh my gosh, yes, I'm loving it. Okay, letting that dry, letting that dry. And then, okay, so now we have our letter where Alice has responded to Rose. I did cut some more tags out yesterday, so I have those here for when I'm ready for them. Garbage. This matters. So this is her approaching the house. So we need to back this on something. We're just going to back it on. Will that fit on there? Oh, just barely. Okay, and that's already got glue on it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get this backed on this piece of cardstock that I have here. And I need to cut out a couple more pieces and get them, because we have quite a story to tell today. And I think what I want to do, I don't know if this is going to fit all on one tag. I may have to use both sides of the tag. And I've been doing that on some of the days, as you know. And just to tell the story of our first day here. Where did my other piece go? Right there. Okay, there and there. Okay, and I don't want to show that one yet because that's where I'm going with this story. Okay, so I'm going to let these dry. Now I have some of the energy out and the excitement out of the story that we're telling. And I will be back in a little while. Okay, it is the afternoon of the 8th, so you guys are probably wondering where this video is. Like, it's 12 o'clock right now, actually. And yesterday we went to the yard sale, and then we were like gone for a really long time. And when we got back, I was just like, I couldn't even think about coming up here. I'll talk about these little peacock feathers in just a second. Anyway, I couldn't even think about coming up here. I was so tired. And then yesterday I had bought a pair of jeans from a lady. They were really nice jeans, and I was questioning the size, and she was so sweet. She was like, if they don't fit, come back tomorrow. And I said, okay. Well, they didn't fit, so I had to go back today so I could swap them for the smaller pair that she had. I mean, they're like name brand jeans, high dollar jeans, and they were like 10 bucks. So anyway, so I got them, but they didn't fit. But anyway, oh, I just showed you what I didn't want to show you yet, but that's okay. We're going to talk about it. Anyway, I feel like I'm starting a new video today because yesterday seemed like so long ago. So here's what we've got. Today's this, and I feel like I need something more here, and I may still add to this. And again, some of these pieces I will come back to and add something to. Like I thought about putting maybe a butterfly on it. That's too big. I'll tell you the story about this page. So I printed this to a page because I really wanted to use that mask, and it's still too big for what I was trying to print it for. But I'm not printing it to a page because I don't want to reprint it again. But I think that these pieces being the size will be a lot of fun. So that's a side note. But I do want something else here. I just don't know what I want yet. I haven't decided. And as this story unfolds and we go back through, maybe we'll find something to add on there. I mean, I'm sure we will. We could put her, but, well, I was trying to use that on back, but I'll show you why. There's that. And here's this. I have been fussing with this for way too long. Mark has already come back in and said, "It's really nice out. Are you going to come outside? You're wasting a beautiful day." Which I don't know what I'm going to do when I go out, except for take a shirt down that I bought yesterday and disassemble it. I bought it for the fabric. But anyway, side note. Oh my gosh, lots of distractions. So I made this piece, and then I couldn't make it work for what I was doing. And now with what I ended up doing, it would have worked after. Oh, anyway, we're getting done. Okay, so today is Alice came to visit. So this is the ID card from Alice when she was still at the factory. So she had it still. No, Jeffrey had it, and he brought it home for Rose. And so he brought this home for Rose, and we have it now. And so anyway, there's that. And then Alice is approaching the house. Okay, so that's just the journaling card backed with coffee dyed paper. And then we have our letter, which we've already read. That was Alice's response to Rose saying yes. We have today's little story bit. Rose's cousin Alice joins them in the house. I was going to die cut some flowers for these pieces, and I may still. I was going to die cut some black flowers, or maybe, I don't know, something with a pop of color. But I didn't get that far. So this piece is probably not completely done. Okay, so now we have Alice is approaching the house, right? Now she comes into the house, and she's got a mask on. Oh, what? She wears a mask when she's out in public because she's just like so self-conscious of her poisoning and the effects of the poisoning has had on her skin. And oh my goodness, she just cannot go in public. So anyway, so this is where I wanted the mask, but it was way too big. I mean, it would have just looked really, really funny. So I was going to cut those eyes out, and she would have had like a ginormous head. And then I had these little stickers from a kit that I had, and I thought, oh, I can make her like a little Mardi Gras mask, but these are the same size as this. So this is what I settled on, was just the little headache pills, and I thought that was kind of appropriate since she's ailing, right? So she's taking medication for her ailments. And then we have the poison because she and Rose were both poisoned while they were working at the factory. So that is today's. And I wish I hadn't messed up her face. I almost wish I just would have left the skeleton face, but it is what it is. I mean, I could probably peel that off and reprint her and fussy cut the head and just stick the head on there. I don't really know if I want to do that though. So you guys can give me feedback and tell me what you think. The fun thing with this is that this piece is for me. I mean, I'm just playing and having a fun time, you know, and working on layering and adding things like I normally wouldn't have that up here. But this is a bouquet of flowers that, you know, it's the end of the season. She's at the onset of fall that she has arrived, and there was a few roses left on the bush that were still kind of okay, and so she wanted to cut them since she's there to work, and in her time of reflection she enjoyed them so much she wanted to cut them and have them in her room. So that is day 8, and the beginning of the video I'm sure is quite chaotic. I was really excited yesterday, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I have to get these thoughts out of my head. And as soon as I did and I like got it all out, it almost was like a calming effect. It was really weird. But anyway, those are not going to be usable now. Well, I mean, if I glue them. But anyway, so hopefully that'll be fun for you. Later or in the morning, I may die cut some flowers for this, so I am going to set it aside. I don't think I'm going to put it in the bin yet because I don't think I'm done with it. I feel like the envelope needs a little something more. I did stamp letter parcel there, but it's not very visible. So just a few things like that. And I know like this tag needs more. It's too plain. But I was trying not to add a whole lot more bulk to this pocket either, because that's what, 4 pieces in that pocket. So that's quite a bit. But anyway, well, thank you for joining me. I hope you are enjoying this. I am really having a lot of fun. I don't know what day 9 is, so maybe I will take my maybe I'll just take my basket outside and work on cutting some of these bits out while I'm sitting out enjoying some sunshine. We'll see. I think that's probably what I'll do, and cut that shirt apart. But anyway, yeah, so I don't know what day 9 is going to be. I can't remember. I know I looked yesterday. And I just think it's so much fun. But anyway, thank you so much to all of my new subscribers for joining me. Thank you for all of the wonderful, kind comments. I can't believe how much fun I'm having with this. with this story. It's been fantastic. So have a wonderful day. I'll see you in day 9. Bye.